How's it going, YouTube? This is Zeke from Garurumon Plays, and today we have a match between the Battle of the Olds. We have Garurumon X versus Greymon X with the new Greymon updates. So I'll start things off digivolving Gabu into Gabu X and into the promo Garurumon. We'll see how the other player answers. So we have the new Agumon from BT12 into Agu X and into starter deck Greymon. Then he'll follow this up with the BT5 Agumon, able to search top 3, bottom decking 2 Agus and picking up that Greymon, Metal Greymon X-Antibody. So I'm going to draw and just play out the Davis to get a little bit of choke off. Seeing all the Garurumons you could possibly want, but we'll pick up the plus DP for later on. He's thinking about swinging there. If I remember correctly, he said he didn't want to hit a Cool Boy, and sure enough, first check was the Cool Boy. And off of this, we're able to pick up the X-Antibody, bottom decking the level 5 and another Garuru. He's gonna play out the tie so that neither one of us can choke to one going forward. Playing out the BT5 Gabumon to get off some search. Grabbing the Blitz Omni there. Digivolving into Gabu X. Tap, suspending, drawing, and then looking at the top 3. Taking the Metal Garurumon X-Antibody. And then playing another BT5 Gabu. And then we will grab not sure if it's the Werex. Yeah, we're gonna grab the Werex. We had just picked up that Metal X. If I remember correctly, he said he was missing the level 5s other than that X-Antibody, which he definitely did not want to just waste on the stack. Still searching. Just gonna grab the Greymon X. Digivolving into Greymon X. Looks like we see he's got a Hades horse in hand. I kind of miss the BT9 days sometimes. If you had it, you had it. If you didn't, you didn't. And we'll see how it goes. And he's going to play down the tie and give the Agumon plus 1k in blocker. Trying to at least stave off some aggression. Digivolving into the Garuru X here, suspending to gain 1 and draw 1 from Cool Boy. Digivolving into the Garurumon promo, or Wargreymon promo. We've got the full stack going on right now. So unless there's something in security, this should be game, but we'll see how things play out. Always that chance to hit a Hades force and ruin your day. We see the X-Antibody slotted under. Swinging in. Digivolving into the Werex to return the blocker to hand. Dealing 2 checks here. Debating on if I wanted to go up even higher. But we swing in. Draw for Garuru. 2 checks. Swing with Gabu, and then swing with Gabu. That wraps up game 1. So we're gonna move into game 2. I do have a new playmod on the channel. I've always been the Garuru player of the group, even prior to BT9, so always happy to rep my Garurumon. We see the new Agu digivolving into the Security +1 Greymon. Looks like pretty bricked up on my end, so we do get 2 hits off of the Gabu, but we're not digivolving in the back. We see him promote digivolving into the Gray X. And then for only a play cost of 1, digivolving into the new Metal Greymon so that he's able to swing in and then raid. And then digivolving into the new Wargreymon. He left it unsuspended because it does have reboot for the turn. And no protection, so we're just going to return it straight to hand. I think, yeah, he put it in trash, but that should have gone to hand. I'm not sure if we actually correct that. So digivolving into the promo Agu in the back. Playing out the BT12 Agu. Able to grab 2 hits, the tie and the new BT12 Greymon. Exactly what you want to see, because now he can digivolve and then play the tie directly out. Such a sick combo. So we're just gonna digivolve into, play out Davis. Not sure which piece we want to pick up just yet, so we'll pick up the promo Weir. Bringing out the Agumon, digivolving into Agu X, searching top 3. Grabbing the Metal Greymon X. And with him passing over that Wargreymon, I'd assume he has another one in hand. So let's see how he ends off this turn. He's gonna play out a red memory boost. Search the top 4, finding the Greymon X, digivolving it straight away, and then just playing out the black tie to give the Greymon X line +1k and blocker. So that's +3 total with the inheritables and the tie. So we're just gonna go straight into Garuru, slot under X-Antibody. Swing in with the Garuru X. Digivolve there, and bounce. And the check is the Wargrey X, so the entire stack will go down. No protection at all on that one. Hatching into Koro. Digivolving into the BT12 Agu. He states that the protection is going to go to the Agu X. Sorry, the blocker and +1. Digivolving into the new Greymon. And then back into the Greymon X that was bounced to hand. Agu X in the back. Pop in the memory boost to go up to 3. Digivolving into the new Metal Gray, suspending to gain 1 memory. Into Metal Gray X-Antibody. Lots of checks at this point. So pretty huge, and I believe that's 4 checks right there. Maybe only 3. So hits the Beluga, one of my new add-ins. Security rookies, but he just slams into 2 Garurumons. And then to add insult to injury, we see the Black Wargreymon coming down and popping the Davis. So at this point, the Black Wargrey will have 2 checks, and he has the Agu, so he will have game next turn if you can't do anything with that stack. Unable to attack, several layers of protection with a Gray X at this point. Back to BT9 with all the stack decks. I don't know if anybody else has had this happen, but it seems like whenever you're looking for a piece and you digivolve into the one you don't want to, the first card you always draw is the piece. Drew into the Garuru and drew the Gabu X right there. And it always happens in that order. So don't really have anything to do here, so just playing out the Gabu to pass turn. Promoting up. Swinging in 2 checks here. And Agu for game. So now we will move into game 3, tied up 1-1. Hatching Koro. We are playing with mulligans. I am so happy that that rule was implemented. One of my local card shops has been playing with mulligans ever since they first introduced it, and they never dropped it. But now with the new mulligan rule, it makes it even easier. No penalties there. So we see him digivolve into the BT5 Agumon. Debating on how much memory he wants to give me. Plays out the Agu X to get the search and completely whiffed all 3 there. Never lucky. So, looks like we're starting with a Gabu X. No Gabumon in the back. Digivolving into Garuru for 2. And then Garuru X. And then playing out the Gabu X from hand as well. And just as unlucky, so a whiff on both sides it looks like. We see him digivolve into the Greymon X in the back. No Greymon in the line. Swinging in and hitting into a Garurumon there. Playing out the red memory boost to pass. Looking at the top 4. Debating on which to grab here. Grabs the Wargreymon X. Still debating on those rookies, because it is always nice to have a backup plan for a search. The only problem is you never want to give them too many turns. It looks like he did opt for the Agu X in the end. So just gonna play Davis out and 3 different promo Garurumons. So because I have them, I ended up playing one of each different type just for fun. Like I said, this is a pet deck of mine. I've loved Garurumon forever. The entire line. So he's gonna pop the boost and go up to 3. Playing out Agumon into Agu X so he can get that search off. 2 hits there. Omnimon, I believe that's Omnimon X-Antibody, and then the X-Antibody option. Playing out the tie to pass turn, giving the Agu X plus 1k and blocker. So we're gonna promote up, digivolve into Garurumon. Definitely not an ideal stack, but it's always a racing clock with both of these decks. So swing, unsuspend, and draw for the Garuru. Gonna see he opted not to block. And of course, Tai is such a good tamer. The on play, and then when digivolving you can gain a memory, and then start of turn, obviously you gain all of the blocker shenanigans. So we're gonna swing. Looks like we're digivolving straight into the Metal Garurumon X, so that we can bounce the Agu X to hand, drawing for the Garuru and doing 2 checks. And he's just big enough to where neither one of those actually have to get rid of his protection. Seeing the Greymon X being promoted. Digivolving into Altarius mode to pop the Gabu in the back. Suspending both ties to gain 3 more memory. Digivolving into the new Raid Wargreymon. Slotting X-Antibody under. So he's going to swing and raid in. And then activate the Wind Digivolving effect. So we will prevent that. Prevent the deletion via battle. And he still has the when attacking occurring, and then end of attack it will delete the highest for a play cost of 1. So you're able to activate the raid and then digivolve using the X-Antibody directly after the attack. So he is unsuspended and gets all of the checks if needed. So we're gonna digivolve into Garurumon, the promo. Checking to see, we have the Cool Boy in hand, so gonna digivolve into the Garuru X. And then just into the Were Garuru to pass the turn. He's going to hatch. Give 2 sets of +1k and blocker to the Wargreymon X. Digivolve into the BT12 Agu in the back. Then into Agu X. Always making sure that you have a plan in the back in case something goes wrong. So he's going to end up swinging here for 1 check, it looks like. He should have gained 1 security back there. But he's going to digivolve into Blitz, suspend, maintain his turn. It still has blocker, but he can do some crazy shenanigans here. He should, as I said, be at +1 memory, so he's just going to digivolve into Omni X to pass the turn. And he's going to check. I told him at this point it's best to probably just bottom deck the X-Antibody because you're not going to be using it to digivolve anymore, and I have no source strip. So he's going to remove the X-Antibody. Then we're going to shuffle the last 2. Usually when it comes to that, I just ask the other player which one do you want on top and hold them both up. Alright, so bring out this stack. We're going to digivolve into the Were Garuru X. Digivolve into the Metal from EX1 for 4 cost and then gaining back 2 memory. So swinging in. I just realized I did that incorrectly because I did that mid-swing. I have the X-Antibody in hand, but that was a misplay on my part. So he pulls the sources out. Attempting to bounce, he lets the check go through, and it is a tie. So swinging in here for the final check. He opts to block it. And then removing the 2. Tucking the X-Antibody, which should have been in the stack already, to show him that I've got everything in hand needed to close the game out there. So sorry about the last play, it was a little sloppy, but we both knew I had it. So here's my Garuru list with the Belukas added, and then his new updated Wargrey list. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the digital plane playing the Digimon card game.